Now I'm going to be rebuilding my forks. These are all the fork components. I'm going to give these a nice wipe down, make sure they're nice and clean, and then start the rebuild. So I just replaced the bushings on the bottom of the fork tubes. These are the old ones. As you can see, they're kind of worn down as compared to the nice bronze on the new one. And yeah, let's get these things assembled. Got the forks rebuilt. It was a pretty messy process, as you can clearly see by the table. But I got everything put back together. Now let's get him back on the bike. GoPro died on me, but I ended up getting the front wheel on and everything's torqued down. These forks seem a little longer. The space between the dust cap and the lower triple tree Seems a little longer than before I changed the fluid, but that could just be due to the fact that I have heavier fork oil in there, and also the wheel isn't even touching the ground yet. So the weight of the bike isn't even loaded on the front suspension. So here it is so far. Coming along nice. I still have to do the handlebars. I'm gonna go different grips, different bars, same risers, because I think they're the stock ones. I'm just gonna keep them. Also, what I didn't do on camera, but I'll show you now, is I rerouted my coolant line, and I have this Heineken bottle as my overflow now. So let me show you. Comes from here, coolant goes here, fat hose right here goes into the radiator, and the overflow is right here. I don't know if you can see that. It's here, it runs right there, and comes from here and drops right in there. My only concern with this setup is I'm not sure the proper level of fluid I need for the overflow. I'm hoping when it expands it doesn't actually pop out of here and leak everywhere, and I'm hoping I didn't underfill it as well. So the only way to figure this out is to actually get the bike running and see if it holds up. But it's pretty sturdy in there. It's not gonna go anywhere. It's just zip ties and rubber. I cut out some rubber mounts for the zip ties, and then double-sided tape on the inside of the rubber, and I just zip tied that thing down super tight so it doesn't move, and I'm hoping it's gonna be a success. The only way to find out, like I said, is to just test it. So next I'm gonna be working on the tank. I'm gonna be stripping the paint and making the tank completely raw.